Every 34 seconds in America, someone suffers a cardiovascular event, and most had no symptoms at all the night before. No chest pain. No warning. No signal that their arteries had been quietly stiffening and narrowing for years. And this is the part that shocks most seniors. Blockage doesn't begin with high cholesterol, the way we were all told. 2 decades of research now show that the real culprit is silent inflammation, tiny cracks in the artery wall, and weakened blood flow that fades slowly with age. The truth is almost cruel in its subtlety. Arteries don't scream when they're in trouble. They whisper. They whisper through cold feet, through lightheadedness when you stand, through rising blood pressure, through fatigue that makes a short walk feel like a mile. They whisper through forgetfulness, because when blood flow drops even slightly, your brain feels it first. Here's what's happening inside your body. When inflammation strikes the artery wall, often from stress, sugar, or aging, microscopic tears open in the lining. Your body tries to repair them by patching those tears with cholesterol. Layer after layer, year after year, that patch becomes plaque. This is not a cholesterol problem. This is a healing problem that has gone on too long. And after age 60, another issue appears: your natural production of nitric oxide, the molecule that keeps arteries relaxed and flexible, drops sharply. Without it, blood vessels stiffen and lose their ability to open fully. Pair that with insulin resistance, common in men and women over 60, and visceral fat around the belly, and the speed of artery blockage can double. But here is the hopeful part. There are simple, inexpensive drinks, made from everyday foods, that scientific studies now show can clear artery inflammation, reduce plaque formation, boost nitric oxide, and even soften stiff arteries in just 2 to 4 weeks. And drink number 2 in today's countdown shocked researchers because it outperformed a mild prescription vasodilator in a controlled trial. Before we dive in, take a moment to hit subscribe and comment your age and where you're watching from. Understanding who you are helps us create the heart health guidance you truly need. And now let's begin with the drink that's quietly repairing arteries in seniors around the world, starting with number 1. If there is one drink that consistently rises above the rest when it comes to restoring artery health, it is pure pomegranate juice, what many researchers now call the Artery Repair Elixir. And for good reason. This ruby red fruit has been studied for decades, but only recently have scientists understood just how profoundly it affects aging blood vessels. One landmark study from Israel followed older adults with stiff, inflamed arteries. After just 2 weeks of drinking pomegranate juice daily, researchers saw something extraordinary: a 25–30% reduction in arterial inflammation. Not from medication. Not from supplements. Just from a simple, natural juice that most grocery stores sell for a few dollars. Why does it work so powerfully? It comes down to a unique class of polyphenols called punicolagens, antioxidants so strong that scientists measure them separately from all other fruit compounds. These punicolagens act directly on the endothelium, the delicate inner lining of your arteries. They increase nitric oxide, the molecule your body uses to relax, open, and soften blood vessels. When nitric oxide rises, your arteries behave younger, blood flows with less resistance, and pressure on the heart decreases. The long-term benefits are even more remarkable. In seniors over 65, daily pomegranate intake for 1 year reduced arterial plaque by up to 29%. One of the highest plaque reduction results ever recorded from a natural food. That's not slowing the disease. That's reversing it. Many viewers over 60 tell us the first place they notice a difference isn't in their chest, it's in their legs. Cold feet warm up. Calf cramps lessen. That heavy, tired feeling when climbing stairs begins to fade. Once blood flow improves, the body follows. Let me share the story of Harold, a 72-year-old retired postman from Minnesota. He told me he used to stop halfway up the stairs because of a tight pressure in his chest and a burning sensation in his calves. His doctor said his arteries were aging, but didn't offer much more. After watching a video like this one, Harold added 1 cup of pure pomegranate juice to his breakfast every morning. 3 weeks later, he walked up those same stairs without stopping and without pain. I didn't realize how long my body had been starved of real blood flow, he said. For the best results, drink 1 cup about 240 ml of 100% pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice in the morning. Avoid blends with added sugar, which counteract the benefits. And if you can, pair it with a 10-minute walk. The combination dramatically boosts circulation. This is why pomegranate earns the #1 spot. It doesn't just support your arteries, it helps repair them. If pomegranate is the repair elixir for aging arteries, then raw cacao is the drink that helps keep them young. In fact, Harvard researchers famously called cacao the vascular youth drink after observing how dramatically it improves the flexibility and responsiveness of blood vessels in older adults. And what's even more impressive is that this effect doesn't take months, it can begin within hours of drinking it. The secret lies in cacao's extraordinarily high levels of flavonols, compounds that act directly on the endothelium, the thin inner layer of your arteries responsible for dilation, blood flow, and nutrient delivery. Studies show these flavonols can increase endothelial function by 5 to 8 times, which is a stunning effect rarely seen in nutritional research. When your arteries can open more easily, your heart doesn't have to push as hard, your blood pressure eases, and circulation improves from head to toe. One meta-analysis revealed that older adults who consumed cacao daily experienced a 4-6-point reduction in systolic blood pressure in as little as 2 weeks. For many seniors, that's the difference between borderline high and comfortably normal. Cacao also reduces CRP, a key inflammatory marker tied to arterial damage, and improves insulin sensitivity, another major driver of plaque formation. But the benefits reach far beyond the heart. Cacao significantly increases blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients more efficiently. Many seniors describe a sense of mental clarity, sharper memory recall, and better focus within days. This isn't surprising. Raw cacao contains more antioxidants than blueberries, in fact, up to 20 times more. These antioxidants protect brain cells, reduce inflammation, and support long-term cognitive health. Now, here's the important part: this only works with raw, unsweetened cacao. The instant cocoa mixes sold in most stores are filled with sugar, hydrogenated oils, and fillers that do more harm than good. What you need is pure cacao powder, nothing else added. To make the cardio tonic, warm 1 cup of water, coconut milk, or oat milk. Stir in 1 tablespoon of raw cacao, a pinch of cinnamon, and a touch of stevia if you prefer sweetness. Some people add a pinch of sea salt for minerals, or a drizzle of raw honey, but avoid processed sweeteners that can spike blood sugar and counteract the benefits. This should taste rich, earthy, and deeply comforting, almost like a warm hug for your arteries. Many seniors tell us this drink becomes their favorite part of the day. It warms the hands and feet, steadies the mind, and gently supports circulation without stimulants or sugar crashes. Raw cacao isn't just delicious, it's a powerful, research-backed tool for keeping your arteries open, flexible, and youthful. If raw cacao helps your arteries behave younger, then this next drink helps remove one of the biggest threats aging arteries face: unstable blood sugar and the inflammation it sparks inside the vessel walls. The apple cider vinegar ACV Cinnamon Shot is a simple, inexpensive combination, yet its impact on metabolic health, and therefore artery health, is profound. Let's start with what the science shows. Apple cider vinegar, when taken before a meal, can reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes by up to 34%. That's not a small improvement. That's the difference between your arteries being bathed in inflammatory glucose all evening and staying calm, relaxed, and protected. High blood sugar is one of the fastest ways to inflame the endothelium, the delicate lining of your arteries. When that lining is irritated, your body responds by patching it with cholesterol, setting the stage for plaque buildup. ACV also lowers triglycerides, the fats that contribute to visceral belly fat, the most dangerous type of fat, because it surrounds organs and releases inflammatory chemicals directly into the bloodstream. High triglycerides stiffen arteries, raise blood pressure, and accelerate plaque growth. By lowering them, ACV becomes a quiet but powerful protector of your cardiovascular system. Now add cinnamon. Cinnamon isn't just a spice, it's a vascular powerhouse. It has been shown to increase nitric oxide and decrease arterial stiffness, helping blood flow more smoothly. It also improves insulin sensitivity, meaning your body doesn't overreact to carbohydrates with a massive insulin surge that inflames the arteries. Together, ACV and cinnamon form a duo that reduces inflammation, smooths out blood sugar swings, and protects arteries from the metabolic wear and tear so common after age 60. Here's how to use it correctly. In a glass, mix 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar with 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon and 6 ounces of warm water. Drink it before dinner, when blood sugar tends to spike the highest. If you have a sensitive stomach, avoid drinking it on an empty stomach. You want support, not discomfort. Warm water helps absorption and softens the sharpness of the vinegar while activating the cinnamon. And this combination works fast. Let me tell you about Linda, a 70-year-old grandmother from Georgia. She wrote to us saying she used to feel a heavy pressure in her chest after meals and often experienced weakness in her legs walking up the stairs. Her doctor told her numbers were borderline, but not yet needing medication. After watching a video like this, she began taking the apple cider vinegar mixed cinnamon shot before dinner. Within 4 weeks, her chest pressure faded, her energy improved, and her evening walks felt easier. It was like someone turned the volume down on whatever inflammation was attacking me, she said. Sometimes the simplest remedies are the most powerful. And this one is helping seniors reclaim their artery health 1 sip at a time. Our next drink has been used for thousands of years, yet modern science is only now beginning to understand how profoundly it impacts aging arteries. Turmeric, the golden spice, contains curcumin, one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory and anti-plaque compounds ever discovered. Some researchers even call it nature's statin, not because it lowers cholesterol the same way medication does, but because it helps the body reverse the very processes that form plaque in the first place. Let's break down what the science shows. Chronic inflammation is the spark that damages artery walls and allows plaque to form. Curcumin directly lowers CRP, the key inflammatory marker tied to artery injury, by up to 32% in older adults. That means less irritation on the endothelial lining, fewer microtears, and less need for your body to patch those injuries with cholesterol. But curcumin goes even further. It prevents the oxidation of LDL, the only form of LDL that actually leads to dangerous arterial plaque. Regular LDL is just cholesterol. Oxidized LDL is what gets sticky, embeds into artery walls, and hardens into dangerous blockages. By preventing this oxidation, turmeric acts like a shield for your arteries. It also improves whole body inflammation by reducing visceral fat, the deep belly fat that pumps inflammatory chemicals directly into your bloodstream. Less visceral fat means calmer arteries, better insulin sensitivity, and reduced plaque formation over time. In clinical studies, seniors who consumed curcumin daily experienced up to a 25% improvement in arterial stiffness, a remarkable result considering stiff arteries are one of the strongest predictors of cardiovascular events after age 60. When arteries regain flexibility, blood flows more freely, blood pressure eases, and the heart doesn't have to work as hard. Now, how do you turn this into a drink that supports your arteries while also soothing your evening? You make the Golden Artery Latte a warm, comforting blend that enhances curcumin absorption and calms the entire cardiovascular system. In a cup of warm milk, dairy, or oat, stir in turmeric, a pinch of black pepper crucial for curcumin absorption, and optionally ginger, cinnamon, or even a touch of ghee or coconut oil for better uptake. You can also use coconut milk for a richer, anti-inflammatory base. Drink 1 cup after dinner, when cortisol naturally begins to drop and your body shifts into repair mode. Many seniors describe a gentle warmth spreading through their chest and arms, followed by deeper, calmer sleep, a sign of improved circulation and reduced nighttime inflammation. The Golden Artery Latte doesn't just taste good. It nourishes your vessels, softens stiff arteries, and supports your heart at the time of day when healing matters most. As we come to the end of today's video, I want to leave you with something deeply important, something many seniors forget: your arteries are not fixed in stone. They are living tissue. They respond to what you drink, what you eat, how you move, and how you care for them. Even after 60, 70, or 80, your blood vessels still have an incredible ability to soften, repair, and open again. Today, you learned 4 powerful drinks that support this healing. Pomegranate juice, the Artery Repair Elixir, helps calm inflammation and even reduce plaque over time. Raw cacao, the cardio tonic, boosts nitric oxide, improves endothelial function, and brings more oxygen to the heart and brain. The apple cider vinegar mix cinnamon shot stabilizes blood sugar, cuts triglycerides, and protects your arteries from metabolic stress. And the Turmeric Golden Latte lowers CRP, prevents oxidized LDL, and gradually softens stiff, aging arteries. Each drink works in its own way: 1 reducing inflammation, 1 improving flexibility, 1 protecting against oxidation, 1 supporting metabolism. You do not need to drink all 4 every day. In fact, I encourage you to start with just 1. Choose the one that feels easiest for your routine, and commit to it for 48 hours. Notice how your body responds. Maybe your feet feel warmer. Maybe your morning blood pressure drops slightly. Maybe climbing stairs feels a bit easier. Small improvements are signs that your arteries are waking up again. If you live with diabetes, start with number 2 raw cacao, because it improves insulin sensitivity without affecting blood sugar. If you follow a low-carb or keto lifestyle, avoid pomegranate, since it contains natural sugars. Rotate 1 drink per day, and each week switch to a different one, giving your body a full-spectrum approach to artery repair. And remember this: many seniors begin seeing changes in blood pressure, CRP, APOB, and insulin within 30 days. These are not miracle cures. They are simple, research-backed habits that gently guide your arteries back toward health. If this video helped you, please like and share it with someone you love, and comment the drink you want to try first. Your story might change someone else's life, and don't forget to subscribe for more science-based videos on heart health, circulation, and aging well, made specifically for seniors who want to stay strong, independent, and vibrant. Your best years can still be ahead of you. Let's protect your heart together.